Listen.
I just want to look at you in the eyes, bro.
Briefly removing Outley from the courtroom, only for him to come back in with a smile on his face.
Coming out his smile like
Baby girl, 11 months old, the latest victim of gun violence in the city of Syracuse, and two sisters, ages 3 and 11, are also recovering after being hit by gunfire, all three sitting in the back seat of a car last night.
Syracuse Police Department responded to the 100 block of Lincoln Avenue in regards to a shooting with injuries. When they arrived on scene, they located 3 shooting victims, all 3 females, one 11 months old, one 3 years old, and one 8-year-old. As the investigation progressed, it led us to the 300 block of Grant Avenue. We learned that the victim's vehicle was occupied by 2 adults and the 3 children. One of the females and 3 children were taken to Upstate Hospital for treatment, and unfortunately, the 11-month-old child succumbed to her injuries.
I forwarded all the way here because, this was the safest place I knew and that we knew to come to. And then, we look in the back seat, and that's when we realized that the baby was hit, and I feel like I seen her take her last breath in the back of my car.
3-year-old father with his own baby at home is accused of the murder of an 11-month-old girl on Syracuse's Strathmore neighborhood.
Dior Harris was in the back seat of a car with 4 and 8-year-old cousins when all 3 were hit with gunfire from someone in a passing vehicle. Vehicle detectives found is registered to Shazem Ocasio.
Ocasio pleaded not guilty at a hearing this morning in Syracuse City Court.
The shooting happened around 7 o'clock on Grant Avenue, just a block or so from South Geddes and Bellevue. This is just behind Bellevue Elementary School. The women drove away for safety before noticing the 3 girls in their back seat had been hit by bullets. The 3-year-old and an 8-year-old are expected to recover, but where the 11-month-old died.
Just in from Onondaga County Court, the 23-year-old man accused of shooting into a car and killing an 11-month-old baby will also be charged for the danger he put other people in.
The grand jury recently heard the case and upheld numerous charges that prosecutors suggested but have been revealed publicly in this indictment for the very first time. Ocasio was arrested because police claim he owns the car from where the bullets came from. In addition to murder, he's charged with attempted murder 4 times because police say he fired multiple rounds into a car that had 4 people in it, in addition to the baby, the baby's mother, adult cousin, and child cousins, ages 4 and 8. He's also charged with evidence tampering, which backs up police's initial claim that he reset his iPhone to delete potentially helpful information to this case.
Learning a lot from court records. The documents say police have a blue Honda registered to Ocasio's name on surveillance camera. The driver of that car then rolled down the driver's side window, shooting at least 5 shots at a passing car on Grant Avenue, hitting and killing baby Dior, and injuring her 2 cousins in the back seat, both little girls too. Police are accusing Ocasio of deleting data off his phone when he was left alone in an interview room while he was being questioned for murder.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Kulikowski. Christy is off tonight. Nearly 2 years after the murder of 11-month-old Dior Harris, police arresting a second person they say is directly responsible for the baby's death in April of 2021.
He's charged with murder and criminal possession of a weapon. Prosecutors say Outley was shooting at a car baby Dior was riding in the back seat of along Grant Avenue in April of 2021. Court papers obtained by News Channel 9 say Outley was using an illegal gun when he fired several shots at the car. Dior was not the intended target. The day after the shooting, police arrested 23-year-old Chavez Ocasio, charging him with murder. Ocasio owned the car the gunshots were fired from, but he's not accused of pulling the trigger. Outley is now the second person to be charged in this horrific case.
Get off my sister.
This is gonna be a memory to anybody that lost a loved one. But you shot my daughter though 3 times. She ain't even turned 1 yet.
We were so close,
If I was shot, I wouldn't be able to have an open casket. How close we was to these people. They looked at us and looked purposely at the kids and started shooting at my fucking kid, my baby. Yo, we had Sarah's here and get away up to her. Nothing she wanted to get this here.
I'm tearing up the tissue.
They didn't even speed. They didn't even speed off after that. They just drove off like they intentionally came to do it. They just drove off, chilling. Rolled the window back up and just drove off, just chilling. No skin marks, no hurry up, yo. They say nothing. No face mask to cover up a face or anything.
Yo, what's up, people? We is back. Another day on Keep It G News. And they always in Syracuse, New York, y'all, to cover Syracuse, New York, youngest victim of gun violence, y'all. A baby by the name of Baby Dior, yo. She was 11 months old. I want some of my condolences to the family, yo, because I couldn't imagine going through something like this, yo. To lose somebody that was so full of life. 11 months old, y'all. 11 months. Now, in this situation, y'all seen some of the series of events and how it played out. I don't know. I'm not really sure how this all happened. I don't know if this was a mistaken identity or these guys, somebody else was driving the car. But I don't even think none of that matters, yo, because we talking about drive-bys. And y'all know how I feel about drive-bys. I think it's reckless. I think it's dangerous. I think as a street guy, you leave too much room for error. I think it's scary shooting. You understand what I'm saying? In this channel, yo, I want to make the drive-by shooter look as bad as possible because it is bad. It is bad. For whatever reason, if you ever decide you want to be in the streets and you ever find yourself in a situation where you think, even though you shouldn't do it, you know, because they got space for prisons for that. You know, they got bed space for you. And you're going to see in this situation, they had bed space for these guys. But if you ever get in a situation where you got to handle something this way, yo, you should never go about it just shooting in the cars. Riding past, shooting in the houses. It leaves way too much room for error. Shoot from a block away. I think that's scary. And if you got to move like that, maybe you shouldn't be moving like that at all. If you understand what I'm saying. But in this situation, y'all, we going to the sentencing. One thing about sentencing, y'all, is y'all going to have victim impact statements now. In this video, we're going to 2 sentencing hearings. We're going to go to the driver of the car that the shots was fired that killed Baby Dior. And then we're going to go to the actual shooter, where the mother and father had some choice words to say. And I want y'all to listen to this, man, because I sat through a victim impact statement. And though these people don't show emotions, I'm here to tell you it do stick to you. You know, it do stick to you, yo. You'll never forget if you in this situation. Hopefully you'll never be in this situation. As a defendant or as a suspect, they have to listen to the family, yo, and they air out their grievances. Though they make no emotions right then and there, it affects them. It bothers them. Trust me. But I ain't going to wrap y'all up, yo, because like I said, we got to go to 2 sentencing hearings. But the first one we're going to go to is of the trial.
My name Lonnie Sproul. Lonnie Sproul, I'm Dior's Harry's uncle. Lonnie Sproul, yes. Yo, man, you killed 11-month-old baby, man. Everybody knows this, man. I've been in prison my whole life, man. Yeah, this guy at the OP, 11 years under 36 months. That's 11 years, 4 months for drugs. You killed the baby, right? You're going to jail for 15 years, my dude. You killed, hey, look at me, look in my eyes. You killed the baby. I don't know how it is in state prison, but in federal prison, Victorville, Atwater, Cumberland, all these federal prisons would go down there. Yeah. Lucky, man. You got 15 years, my boy. I just did 11 years, man. That's all I gotta say, Doug.
And that was the uncle of Baby Dior. I'm not sure what side of the family he was. I don't know if that's the mother's brother or the father's brother. But you heard what he said. And I think he gave him some very good advice. Once he go into that system, they's going to take good care of him. Trust me. It happens all the time. I've seen it with my own eyes where people go in there for these wild cases, you know, pedophiles, shooting in the vehicles, shooting in the houses, hitting innocent people. Yo, it's some guys in prison that been there for a long time and he ain't standing for it. I promise you. Now, it may be a little bit different now because times change, but it's still some guys of integrity that ain't standing for that, because a lot of people look at it like how I look at it. That's scary shit. That's scary. If you got beef with somebody and it get to that level, and I don't even know the details of this case. Like I said, I don't know if this was mistaken identity or what it was, but you should never be shooting in the car. But the uncle took a light on. Now, this next hearing is by the mother and father of baby Dior. And they actually talking to the shooter. Now, this is real touching, y'all. You understand? To see people get hurt this way. And intentionally hurt this way, yo. Because I don't know if this was road rage. Like I say, I don't know the details, yo. But you shouldn't be shooting in vehicles. And if you heard the mother and what she said in the beginning, she said they looked in the car, they seen the kids, and they still decided to shoot. But now, their life is on the line. Now, the driver, Chavez, caught 15 years. Now, I don't know if he cooperated, but I think 15 years is light. You know, maybe he got maybe he don't have a record or something. But he has his own daughter. He had his own child that he was posting on social media. So it's like, I know it got to affect you. Like I say, they might be stone-faced there. But I'm telling you, he's feeling it. He's feeling it because he know he's stupid. He know he messed up. And he know he's going to have to deal with that whenever he get to the system. And he probably there now, more than likely. But this next hearing is of the shooter, y'all. And I want y'all to listen to this family. Listen to the pain in their voice, y'all. And it's sad that they had to endure something like this, man. Check them out.
Tense day in Onondaga County Court today. The killer of Syracuse's youngest gun violence victim coming face to face with the parents of the baby.
Jesse Outley, one of two men involved in 11-month-old's death back in 2021, was in court today. News Channel 9's Allie Elkins takes a look at how this emotional sentencing took a chaotic turn.
It's not showing, y'all know this pain.
An emotional day in court.
Judge, at this time, I would ask that the parents of Dior Harris be heard. Desiree.
You just suck it, bro. Hold on, look at this bitch right here, bro. I want you to look at this picture on my shirt, bro. You took her from me. You's a fucking clown, bro. When you go up top me, your ass is done. You see her, bro? You know you took her from me, bro. You took her from me, bro. You took her from me. And my, hey, bro, your ass is trash, bro. Why would you do that, bro? Why would you do that? Wait. Why would you do that? Hold on, let me just talk to him for a second. I ain't seen this man now. Hold on. Why would you do that, though, bro? And then your ass was broke for 2 years. You could have admitted to it, bro. You could have admitted to it, though. You ain't faking it. Don't touch me. You just fucking clown, bro. You said I didn't do that, though. I didn't do it, though. Come on, look at me. Every single day though. Me and my kids, I'm dealing with this every day though. And y'all some fucking clowns though. And y'all been jacking this shit, man. I'm dealing with this shit every day, man. Every day, man. Me and her dealing with this every single day, man. You better smoke that nigga, man. You better give him the book, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. You better give him the book, man. For real, man. This shit, man. I can't even explain how I feel, man, right now, yo. I swear to God, I can't even explain how I feel, yo, right now, man. Hey, I'm 4 years old, man. I just got another baby, man. Hey, yo, we doing this shit every day. Y'all telling us to calm down. If this was any of y'all baby could not be done again, I know you would. Y'all motherfuckers out here shooting everything up. I know y'all would, man. Hey, yo, this shit ain't different. Y'all don't know this shit because they told. You want to get what? You standing there all huh? You get to see your people though. You get to see your you get to see your people. You can't see us anymore. Stop touching me. Don't tell me you want me out. Stop touching me. I don't give a fuck. Stop touching me. I don't care. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Right. You right. Do that. No, the whole time. What you doing? The whole time. So y'all understand. understand because it's not you. If you had kids, you understand, man. You understand, yo. 4 days before, 15 days before our first birthday, man, the fucking clown took over. They want to shoot up the wrong car, man. And y'all over here darkness. I swear to God, yo, it's all good, man. And all we want is justice for our daughter. That's it. That's it. I just want justice for our daughter.
Listen,
Come on.
I know you.
Come on, come here. Come here, yo. Come here.
Her mother and father, you know, you can't imagine, I can't imagine, I wouldn't want to imagine what they're going through as a result of this.
Sentencing Outley 40 years to life, a punishment that still can't make up for the loss of their baby girl.
I gotta say it again because this is such a sensitive subject. I gotta send my condolences to this family, y'all. And I hope this not a situation where it separated them two. It looked like they more together than ever. Hopefully they still together, but we done seen situations like this can fracture families, you know, because everybody want to blame somebody when something like this happened, yo. But we don't know the details, and even if it was, yo, it's still no justification of these two guys shooting in this car full of women and 3 children. And you can just hear the pain and passion in their voice, yo. And I just want to, you know, because I couldn't imagine, yo. And I'm glad they got their day in court. I'm glad that they got a chance to speak to this shooter, you know, because he needed to hear this. And it's going to stick to him. Even though he came in court smiling like y'all saying in the beginning of the video, that's all an act. Trust me, it's all an act. When he sit back and he lay down back in his cell with his 40-year sentence to life, because that's what he got, he going to realize, yo, damn, yo, I really took a life of a child, man. I really took a life of a child, yo. But this is the thing, yo, when you pull that trigger, yo, it ain't no coming back from it. You got to be ready to stand on whatever come out of that. And when you're doing drive-bys and shooting from block away and doing all that senseless stuff, things like this going to come out of it more than often, man. You might shoot through a window, hit a child playing video games or doing homework or even sleeping in their bed. Like, yo, we got to put an end to this senseless gun violence. But I want to know how y'all feel about this in the comments. It's another day, keep it G News.
Nigga can't do what I do, y'all niggas can't copy me. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep the shit G. Let's keep shit G. Let's keep shit G.